Hey gang, hope you're all doing well. Coach Jason here. So I'm transitioning into my final segment for the marathon workouts, sub 230. So I'm going to do 3 early season, 3 mid-season, 3 late season. Those are the next 3 videos. And then after that, I'm going to transition over to the 5K. And I'm going to do 6 workouts for sub 22, 21, all the way down to sub 14. So that's what's coming next. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, make sure you do that right now and hit the bell icon so you don't miss all the other things. And in the description down below, you'll see all my workouts for sub 4 hours, sub 330, sub 3 hours that I've done in this manner too. You'll also see the fully detailed training programs that go along with it. So a 12 to 16 week marathon program that's broken down into 4-week blocks, and I give you insight into how I break things down, why I break things down, and so on, so that you're getting a better idea of how to hit the marathon when it counts the most, at your best. So they're all relevant, and this is stuff I'm not just ginning up for the sake of giving advice. This is stuff that I've utilized over 2 decades as a coach for athletes with a lot of success, so I want to share them with you. But before I do that, I want to give a special thanks to Luis and Tim, who actually designed this top-of-the-line running with Coach Jason, the shoe in the back, and it also has some really cool logos in the back as well. And you'll see here, it's pretty darn cool. Top of the line running down the arm. And I want to special thanks to them for designing this. They ran Chicago Marathon and came back about 6 weeks later and also ran to Philadelphia. They ran fantastic, ran PRs, and outstanding, guys. And we've been working together for a couple months. So I want to give a special thank you to them for designing this stuff. I'm going to wear it proudly, and I'm going to be wearing it in a lot of my videos as well. I also have a hoodie to go along with it too. So pretty cool stuff. So thank you again, guys, and great job in your marathon. Looking forward to rock and rolling with you again. So with that, let's get to these workouts, okay? Early season, first workout, speed fartlek. I've mentioned this in a lot of my other videos for marathon training. It's very important, and you will see a progression from early to mid to late in the early season workouts. And I'll preface this before I do anything. Anytime I do a workout that's short and fast, obviously in between a warm-up and a cool-down, I like to do a threshold or a tempo rep in the beginning. So let's just say an 800-meter or a 1,000-meter rep at marathon pace after a warm-up and drills and strides to elevate the heart rate to help you transition into something that's a little bit more fast and short like this, and then bookending on the back end with another tempo or threshold effort, 800 meters or 1,000 meters, and then into your cool down. So it helps you sets you up for the harder part of the workout, transitions you in, transitions you out into the warm-up and cool down. It's also a good way of minimizing risk of injury too, especially for distance runners who aren't used to doing fast stuff, particularly with marathon training. So this helps make it more reasonable, a little bit easier to do, and this stuff helps complement the longer stuff because not every workout needs to be long. So this workout, again, after a warm-up, drills and strides, that's up to you to do the tempo and threshold reps. And if you do 800 meters to 1,000 meters at marathon pace, you take about a 3-minute active recovery. Don't just stand there and do nothing. So active recovery. And then the workout itself is 14 to 16 times 1 minute hard and 1 minute easy. The hard efforts are between 10K pace and 5K pace. So here it's at about 5:10 to 5 minutes per mile. Okay, and then the easy efforts are easy efforts. But over the course, if you do this early, mid, and late, if you can get to the point where your recovery efforts are at marathon pace, which is 5:42 to 5:41 per mile, then that is a really good sign of how good shape you're in. So if you teach your body how to do the recovery efforts at a slightly faster pace throughout the course of a season or a course of a year, that's a really great addition to the fitness. So again, 14 to 16 times 1 minute hard, 1 minute easy. Okay, speed fartlek, between 5:10 and 5 minutes per mile per 1 minute hard effort. And then you transition outward into the cool down. So that's workout 1. Workout 2 is 6 to 7 times 1 mile effort with a 90-second recovery at threshold pace. Okay, this is a different side now. This is a longer rep workout. So what I like to do there after warm up and drills and strides is 2 times 200 meter effort. Okay, with a 200-meter jog recovery at the pace you're going to do the workout. So here, these reps are between 5:25 and about 5:27 per mile. So let's just say you're running 39 to 40 seconds for the 200, which is about 5:20 pace, slightly faster, but it gets your legs into a rhythm, and then it makes the workout itself a little bit easier. It helps you find the pace so that you're not having to use a part of a workout to find the pace. Okay, so 2 times 200, let's say 39:40, jog 200 after each one, and then the workout itself is 6 to 7 times 1 mile effort with a 90-second recovery at 5:25 to 5:27 per rep, okay, which is slightly faster than half marathon pace, the equivalent half marathon pace for a sub 230 marathon. And then you can do, if you like, 2 by 200 meter efforts on the back end again at 39 to 40, kind of simulate maintaining pace or accelerating when you're already fatigued, simulating the end part of a marathon. And then you do your cool down. Okay, so that's workout 2. So again, the difference, short and sweet workout bookended by longer stuff, and then the longer workout bookended by shorter stuff in between a warm-up and a cool-down. Just gave you example 1 and example 2 here. And lastly is a 16-mile fartlek long run. So a long run with fartleking and speed play within the long run itself. At this point, a 16-mile should be a normal regular pace long run here, or regular distance long run, and building up towards 20 plus. So, but here, the 2 options. Option 1 is a 10-minute hard effort, 8-minute hard, 6-minute hard, 4-minute hard, 2-minute hard, and when you add it up, it's 30 minutes of hard running, and you progress from marathon pace, again, about 5:42 per mile, down to about 5K pace, if you can, for the 2-minute effort, which is 5 minutes per mile. It gradually gets faster as the reps get shorter, and in between each rep, you take half the jog recovery. So after the 10 minutes, you take a 5-minute jog. After the 8, you take a 4. After the 6, a 3. After the 4, a 2, and so on. And those jogs, if you can get to the point where this workout gets faster. So, the jog, maybe you're doing a 7-minute pace for the jog recoveries or something like that. So, again, this is an intense workout within the long run itself. So that's workout 1. And then option 2 within the 16-mile fartlek is cut down efforts as well, but this is a little bit different. 2 miles, 1.5 miles, 1 mile, and 800-meter effort. So it's declining by half a mile per rep. All right, and it's 6 miles of total hard running within the long run. You take an 800-meter jog effort after each rep. Okay, and the 2-mile effort maybe at marathon pace, the 1.5-mile effort at half marathon pace, the mile effort about 10K pace, or if you can get to that, and the 800-meter effort at close to 5K pace, or progressing that way from marathon pace to at the very least 10K pace throughout the long run. It's again teaching you how to accelerate at different points for different distances within a long run. So this is another great way of simulating some different things. And I'll say this too before I go: the speed fartlek itself is a great way to a great workout to do after a really, really hard long run, or if you're doing 10 miles at marathon pace within a long run, or whatever it is, about 3 or 4 days after, or something really, really long, the speed fartlek is a good way to do it. But this is a great way of doing the speed fartlek 3 times throughout a season. So if you're doing like a 16-week season maybe every 5 weeks, a 12-week season every 3 or 4 weeks, or something like that, it's a great way to complement the other things that you do. But those are the 3 workouts. You let me know what you think. Give me your feedback. If you find it helpful, please hit the thumbs up, and please share this channel with the other people you know in the running community. I also promote this stuff on my Instagram page, Top of the Line Running, so you'll see a lot of running things there as well. But my goal is to spread this amongst a broader running community around the world. So I hope you find these helpful. And again, I'm going to be transitioning over to 5K specific stuff after this. So you don't want to miss that. You know what to do. Have a great week. Talk to you next time.